Well, hello and Happy New Year. This is Tarot to a T, and today we're going to do a January 2023, can you believe it's 2023 reading for the sign of Libra. And if this is the first time to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support, and we're going to open this up with a general inquiry. What message? Okay, apparently that's part of the message. What message does Libra need to hear? Too many cards. I gotta redo that one. There is a message for Libra. I can tell you that. Yeah, okay. Message for Libra. I hope the holidays were good to you, Libra, and they were enjoyable and peaceful and calm and everything you wanted. And I hope you're starting off this new year in the same atmosphere. Okay, wow, okay. That one just flipped over and showed itself to me. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Queen of Hearts, starting off with some powerful, nurturing, almost motherly energy. Doesn't have to be female. This could also be a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could also have this in your chart, but it seems to be highlighting this nurturing quality. But somebody who's, it's either you or somebody that has some kind of power, authority over a situation. Two of Hearts. Could be desiring some companionship here, or you could be experiencing some complete utter bliss and harmony and balance in a relationship. Very, very watery start to your reading here, Libra, with that Queen of Hearts and Two of Hearts. Very interesting. Wow. You could be coming out of a period, this is what I started to blurt out. You could be coming out of a period of a broken heart. And you're just reaching this balance and harmony again where you're feeling loved or open to love. The nurturing energy, I'm still kind of out. I'm out on, the jury's out on whether that is you or you're receiving that from somebody or something. But the Seven of Hearts is about people letting you down. It's experiencing some kind of loss. It's kind of a fly-by-night energy where things were really, really intensely great in the beginning, and then they quickly, weren't so great. That kind of thing. Jack of Diamonds. You could be experiencing some new financial issues. Doesn't have to be negative. I a lot of times get this card when I see people coming into, let's say, money that they're not used to having, and they're feeling inexperienced with it. That's kind of how the Jack of Diamonds comes across to me. Could also mean that you have met a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Diamonds is also Pentacles, so it's very earthy. This is quite the mix here. It's possible, you know what, it just occurred to me, it's possible you met a younger earth sign and it led to this broken heart. Wow. Quite the different, it's a very different energy between the Two of Hearts and the Seven of Hearts, obviously. So I gotta pull more cards to see what's going on with you, Libra. What else can you tell me about Libra's situation? The Six of Spades. You're on your path or destiny. This also indicates to me that everything that's happening is happening for a reason. And as a result, you're going to have more options and opportunities present themselves to you because you're following the script, more or less. It's not like somebody's giving you the script, because we all have free will, but it's definitely aligned with what your soul's purpose is if you're into that kind of reading into those types of things. The Seven of Diamonds. I think you did come into some money here. Not sure what the circumstances were. Maybe it's not important at the moment. but this is it's a card warning against taking unnecessary financial risks or gambles. And again, I kind of see that with the Jack of Diamonds energy. You're experiencing some kind of maybe small wealth, small abundance here at your feet that you just don't have any experience with. There's no other way to put that. And so it's all new to you, right? New territory. It's all for good, though. It's all for good. I don't like that Seven of Hearts, so I hope more is going to come out about that, because everything else out here is not bad. I mean, it's... be careful how you spend it, but, you know. Queen of Clubs. Now, if you were with me last month, she came out in every December reading I had, just about for every sign except for a couple. Again, we're looking at a some kind of power or authority. Not necessarily female, but this is a fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. She's also very generous and supportive. You could have somebody like this around you for sure. You could be feeling generous and supportive of somebody else, especially with this Queen of Hearts energy. That's just like the person who wants to take care of everybody else, and in a good way, not like a codependent way, okay? Don't misread that, but you're feeling very capable, open, and loving towards those around you. And you have the power, the personal power to do that, which is fantastic. Because I think, Libra, you had a couple of readings where things were pretty emotionally down for you, and it looks like you're at this place of balance. That's possibly what this Two of Hearts is about. Yeah, actually, the more I look at it, I'm feeling that the Two of Hearts is kind of, you've reached this place of balance again after this period of heartbreak. You could still have remnants of that heartbreak, though, because that Seven of Hearts doesn't mean it's gone in your current situation for January. But I think you're slowly getting to the point where it doesn't affect you as much. The Four of Spades, especially with this is indicating there's some stress relief after a period of stress. Obviously, there was a period of stress to be experiencing stress relief. But it's around the home. So there was something in your home life that was stressful. Not so much at the moment, and everything's stable and looking solid there. What else can you tell me about Libra's situation, please? For early 2023, Five of Clubs. Interesting. You could be stuck in some kind of monotonous routine. This is the card of things needing to change. So everything is fine on the surface, but there's something about it that you're not satisfied with, and so it becomes monotonous. You know, it's being static in some way. This card indicates that either there is going to be a change or you're going to instigate that change if it hasn't happened already. It's kind of the overhaul. So maybe you came out of this period of this broken heart, and you got into this routine to kind of distract you from that pain. You know, it's kind of like setting yourself up so that everything is really easy to take care of on a day-to-day basis, but it's become too much of a humdrum existence, and now you need to kind of break out of that. Very much so, especially if you're embodying this Queen energy. I think you're ready. The Eight of Diamonds, wow, wasn't expecting that. So this is it's back on a highlight on your resources and your finances here. This is about hard work paying off, or some kind of effort that you solely put the work into. It is the entrepreneurial card. If you were, working on something like some kind of side business, this would definitely apply to that. I also see it, if it isn't about some kind of business venture, I just see it as you putting a lot of effort into something on your own that is reaping rewards, and those rewards do not have to be financial. Again, you could have created this life for yourself. This is what I'm getting. This is the download I'm getting. You created this life for yourself to keep functioning day to day, despite the past loss that you had. And I'm not seeing the loss highlighted here except for the Seven of Hearts. But you had to do something to keep yourself going. Getting into a regiment. The hard work paid off in that. And now you're in this glorious place of reaping rewards from that. But again, with the Five of Clubs, I'm sensing that it became too much of a routine, too staticky, and you need to break out of that box. You put yourself in a box for a reason, and it helped heal you, But it's time I think, to break out of that pattern, or you are breaking out of that pattern. You're probably feeling that yourself. Yes, things are still up in the air here, but this is also the Magician card. I tend to see the Magician card in a couple of ways. It can indicate a new start. It's actually a definition I've heard thrown around, so I'll just throw it back at you that it could be the new start, that you're, with this change of getting out of this static routine. Things would be up in the air, right? Because now you're changing it up. I also see it as the card of like the influence of the universe stepping in and gifting you influences, changes, elements, maybe even bringing people into your life that are going to change the course of things in surprising ways. I mean, to me, magic is surprising. It's supposed to make you go, wow. So that's how I interpret it. When that influence of that energy comes in, it's going to be something that kind of makes you go, oh, well, wow. I wasn't expecting that, right? That's my spin on it. You won't hear everybody look at the Magician card that way. Sometimes I think we can also create that Magician energy. I think in this case, though, because you're looking at the change needing to happen, I think it's going to come from the outside. Let's go ahead and look at your cards of advice. Four of Hearts, you're feeling very supported and connected in your home life, which is very, very excellent to hear. A lot of stability there, feeling very solid again. And so there's some kind of breakup that needs to occur, or this is again the remnants of a breakup. I see this tied into this Five of Clubs, of things needing to change. I'm actually not seeing it necessarily you breaking out with a person. I think it's breaking out the monotony. This is a sudden change in your lifestyle, though. We'll keep turning over cards to see where it goes. But it could be unexpected. What did I say? With that Magician energy, could be unexpected. And it could be out of your control. Not something you instigate. The King of Clubs. You have another fire sign energy possibly stepping into the picture. This could represent a person. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. King is a bit more controlling and dominating than a queen. But again, this is actually a very benevolent king. Very generous, very supportive. You can go to them for advice. It's actually the card representing someone who's a great counselor. Someone who can guide you in some way. Even like a therapist. Or if you're religious and you go to church, going to the pastor for advice. That kind of thing. And the Ace of Hearts. This tells me you are embarking on a new start, and it's going to be more in line with what you really truly desire. That's fantastic, Libra. I mean, if you're involved with this King of Clubs energy, this may be a person who has very good intentions, but for all that it's worth, you may need to somehow not be under their control. That's what I'm getting. To get here, so that you're on your own. You're standing on your own 2 feet. See what I'm going with that? I mean, the support and connection is there. I mean, I'm almost reading it as you have the support and connection, but you need to go out on your own. So I don't know if somebody's like financially supporting you. I don't think so, because you have all these cards about finance. I mean, maybe you've been living with somebody in the meantime to get yourself on your feet. And it may have been going on for a while, so you're able to save money. You know, that kind of thing. Let's pull more cards of advice before I open my mouth again. What else can you tell me, or what other advice can you give Libra in this situation? Wow, 8 of Hearts and the 10 of Spades. So the 10 of Spades, when it comes out, the 10s when they come out in advice, I see that as something that's past, and it's about closing a chapter. 10 of Spades is kind of the major loss card. This is losing somebody either through divorce or death or some other tragic thing, and it involved a period of grieving, processing, healing from the situation, getting through it, going through it. The 8 of Hearts is quite opposite, though. It's about spending time with family and friends. It's also the potential with that 8 of Hearts to meet somebody new. You know what? I think we are looking at relationship that is over in the past. Don't think you're too stuck on it anymore, except you are still feeling a little hurt by it. I think you're being encouraged here to finally put it to bed, though, and keep getting out there and socializing. Yeah, what was I talking about? The Libra who's in the box, who's like keeping themselves on a strict regiment, on a strict routine, so they keep going so that you're not thinking about all this other crap. You perhaps have not been social at least as much as you could be. You may not be an overly social person, but I think it's saying to put this final chapter to rest, that's what it's going to take. Because again, there's the potential to meet somebody really special through these interactions with other people. And, you know, if you're invited to something, I know the holidays are kind of wrapping up here, but New Year's, it could be after New Year's gatherings or whatnot. There could be birthdays coming up in January. You know, I know someone who's born in January, so it's like the festivities aren't over. You know, there's always going to be new opportunities. You're going to get invited to parties. You're going to get invited to bars or the pub or out to dinner, whatever the case may be. You're being encouraged to do that. It's going to help you put this behind you for good. I think that loss was a relationship of some sort. Very significant, very damaging, as it turned out to be. Any more cards of advice for Libra? Yeah, you're on some kind of new financial start for sure. Yeah. You're desiring to level up in your finances. You're desiring an increase in income with this Ace of Diamonds as well. Again, I was kind of looking back at this Eight of Diamonds, which talked about possibly putting hard work into something, and here the warning against taking financial risks. It looks like to me you're desiring more, whatever the case is. Whatever financial gain that you've received lately, you're definitely desiring more. It could be tied up with career in that you're just desiring a better career, something more fulfilling. Yeah, more cards of advice, please, for Libra. Two of Clubs. Some communication needs to happen here. It could be tied in with this new desire for a better income stream, a larger income stream. It could mean that you need to. So this is how I'm reading it. It could mean to get onto this new start. There's some communication that needs to occur. That could be. This is like networking. That's what this speaks to me about, networking. In other words, the person who has the job, or knows the person who knows the person who knows the person, or somebody perhaps you just need to exchange ideas with, bounce ideas off of them, see where it goes. In other words, get your ideas out there. Whatever it is that you're desiring here, Libra, you need to start talking about it. And probably with somebody in particular. We didn't get any face cards with that, so I don't have a lead for you on as to what kind of person that would be. It may be that you, through some meeting people, that you're going to run into people that will be the right people to talk to. Through getting to know people, it's like you'll find out that they're in the industry or in the type of work that you want to be involved in. And then it goes on from there. So that's it for your advice, and I am going to wrap it up there. The reading was kind of all over the place. It's kind of general. I will admit that. It looks like you're in a very good place. There's just some changes that need to occur because you're kind of stuck. Again, I'm getting that stuck in a rut. Stuck in a rut thing. And you need to break yourself off from something. I don't think this means you need to break up a relationship. We didn't see any more cards relating to that out here, because it's actually opposite. You got very good support around you. I don't know, maybe you're kind of addicted to your current mode of living, if that makes sense. It's like you're afraid to be more social. You have some anxiety around it, That can be normal, especially if you have been kind of a recluse for a while. The King of Clubs energy. This could be somebody that could help you. If you don't know their birth date, it might be worth inquiring if they're a fire sign, because that's what the king is. But again, this is a counselor. This is somebody that could give you advice. So if you can think of somebody or somebody that came to mind when I mentioned that, aha, that's the person I need to go talk to. And yeah, this is all about whatever new adventure, new journey you're on. It's about following your heart and what you really desire out of life. This isn't just about romance. This is also what it will take to make you feel fulfilled, feel satisfied with the way your life is going and how you're living it. Okay, that's not a bad reading for the beginning of the year. Honestly, it isn't. I hope it helped. If you would like to see when the next reading comes out and be notified, go ahead and hit subscribe and then notifications, or save one of my videos so you can check back in with the channel. Until I see you again, like I said, Happy New Year. I hope it's a good one for everybody, and take care until we meet again.